Hey there, I'm Gianna. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I wanted to recreate this look that makeup artist Nina Park did on Zoë Kravitz. I think she did such an incredible job on Zoe's makeup. Her skin looks luminous and healthy, and the royal purple eye that she did is so edgy but also sophisticated and elegant and just too cool. I was also inspired by Amy Serrano, who does incredible celebrity get the looks on her channel, and I'll include a link to her channel in the description box. But she just inspired me to see if I could achieve this look using only affordable drugstore products. If that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Oh, and one more thing, if you want to see more content like this, definitely give this video a like, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss my next video. First, I'm priming with MILANI's Prime Perfection to smooth out the appearance of my pores. It's also really hydrating, which will help us get that healthy glow Zoe has. Next, I'm using L'Oreal's True Match Lumi Foundation. I knew I wanted something buildable but natural that still had a luminous, glowy finish. Zoe's freckles are peeking through, so I want to mimic that sheer coverage by swiping the foundation on all over and then applying a bit more where necessary. Since Zoe is a YSL ambassador, I figured she was wearing the Touche Éclat foundation, but the True Match Lumi is a solid alternative. The eye look is the main attraction, so I'm priming my lids with Milani's shadow primer to make sure the colors stand out. I'm quickly moving into my brows because I need to get them sorted out. Zoe's are pretty straight and feathery, so I'm filling them in a bit, concentrating on defining the bottom. Then I'm lightly brushing through with clear mascara. I thought this could double as a brow gel, but it really doesn't have much hold. I wouldn't recommend it. For this purple look, I knew I wanted to use my mini masquerade palette from Juvia's Place. I'm using the shade Zobo, which is a strong magenta. It is the perfect transition color for this look. I'm fanning it out a bit so it lengthened my eyes, just like Zoe's. Next, I'm going to take Makita, a bright shimmery purple, and rub it all over my lid. I'm diffusing the edge with the brush I used for Zobo, so there's more of a transition between the two shades. This purple is a little too bright on its own, so on top I'm going to layer Wisdom from the Athena palette by Bad Habit Beauty. This combo makes a medium purple that's so shimmery. If you want to just use one palette for this look, there are a couple drugstore options that work, and I'll include them all with the product information in the description box. Before finishing the eyes, I wanted to switch to concealer. It doesn't look like Nina used anything overly brightening, so I'm using LA Girl's Pro Concealer in Fawn for a natural look. And just lightly applying Maybelline's Age Rewind on the innermost part of my eyes. Okay, now that concealer's done, I'm gonna finish up the eyes. So to get that twinkle, I'm using ColourPop Supernova Shadow in Moonlit. And by dabbing it on my lids and diffusing it out with my finger, I get a smooth look that isn't chunky. To complete the eye look, I'm bringing that magenta and all the purple along my lower lash line. Then I'm packing on a little more of the second purple shade I used to the outer corner and blending it along the Supernova shadow. For a little brightness in the inner corner, I'm layering Giza, a pale champagne with Makita for a light purple accent. Zoe's got some black liner going on her lower lash line, so I'm using Maybelline's light liner in Twinkle Black to line my bottom lashes. It's waterproof and has a bit of shimmer in it. For mascara, I'm brushing on a coat of L'Oreal's Lash Paradise. Zoe's lashes don't look especially long, just jet black. I think any black mascara would work for this step. Next, I'm using the bronzer in ColourPop's Up the Ante Face Duo. Zoe's cheekbones are insane. They look so sharp, but she's only got a bit of bronzer going on. I'm concentrating most of the bronzer along my cheekbones, forehead, and jaw for a chiseled, sun-kissed look or something like that. Before I forget, I'm going to set under my eyes and around my nose. Even though this look is quite glowy and ethereal, the center of her face isn't overly dewy, it's just smooth. I wanted a coral blush that wouldn't be too bright, so I'm using ColourPop's blush in Romcom. Zoe's blush almost sculpts her cheeks, so I'm applying it with an elongated brush to concentrate it near my cheekbones, just trying to define and shape them more. Zoe's highlight looks like it's radiating from within her. For the most subtle, natural highlight, I'm using Vaseline. I thought it would be really tacky and thick, but I sheared it out on my hand before applying it to my cheek, so I got the gleam without any stickiness. This method is definitely better for when you want a certain look for photos versus when you're going out and want your look to actually last. Finally, to get Zoe's natural and glossy lip look, I'm layering NYX's Lip Lingerie in Exotic and their Butter Gloss in Praline. By applying the liquid lip with my finger, I can get a natural rosy base for the nude gloss, so the look isn't too done. As always, I forgot setting spray. And this is the finished look. I am super pleased with this. I feel like it came pretty close. What do you guys think? Did I get the look? Is the look got? Let me know. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do so you don't miss my next video. I have so many celebrity looks that I want to recreate. I'm talking Rihanna, Beyonce, Yara Shahidi. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.